Hi, welcome back to Cool Nerd Reviews, and this week we're going to talk about Agent Carter. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Ed Good.
Denberg.
And it was Agent Carter finale.
Thank fucking
the
God.
8th episode.
Yeah.
We see Dr. Fenoff and Dottie trying to escape. They're trying to ruin Howard Stark. And I enjoyed it. Some badass fight scenes happened.
Do you think it kind of ruins the suspense that you know Howard Stark doesn't get his name sullied? Like, we know that Howard Stark is
It's the whole prequel thing. I mean, you know.
But there's been
what's the point of watching the Wolverine?
But there's been prequels out there that have done a story differently where they don't really touch on the stuff that people already know about. That's why they threw Wolverine in fucking Japan.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought the first half was a little slow, but then I thought it really picked up. I thought a lot of characters really came around in the end. Like Sousa, like Agent Thompson.
Yep.
You know, you finally remember the characters' names now, whereas in
we're
the first 4 episodes were like, yeah, the blonde guy, Crutchy.
Dick guy.
I kind of care about the characters now more.
Yeah.
Right.
It's over.
That's the most ironic thing, though.
It was such a flat episode. Like,
I thought it was pretty good.
People just think I'm an Agent Carter hater, but I wanted to like it. I liked the first few episodes.
Agreed.
This one,
And then it fizzled out. Then you like the last couple.
Yeah, like,
as far as finales go, this was
So,
like Dexter level bad.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing,
I
though.
was just
I
so disappointed.
loved the stinger at the end
With Zola?
with Zola.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
No.
loved that.
That was good.
Wait, was that everyone who didn't get that?
What was it, your TV again?
No, I just wasn't paying attention because I was done with the show.
They put Fenoff in the prison
with the Lecter mask on.
Yes.
and then it's Zola from Captain America.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Genius, by the way, to put those two prisoners in the same room together.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was like something like an Easter egg in there that I missed.
There might be. I don't know if there's an Easter egg.
I mean, I hate. They were saying
that they were gonna
like you had a vision, and in this vision, like please don't tell me
well,
bring
so
in
hold
the
on.
vision.
No.
No.
So I think what they were trying to get at was, so Zola asks him, he goes, I would very much like to hear your input on matters of the mind. And I think it's kind of like a throw to Zola's consciousness becoming
that's what I thought.
a computer.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were throwing at.
Okay.
Which is like, oh, cool.
But I mean, it was. I thought I liked it. I thought it was cool because you're like, okay, they splashed a little bit in there.
I mean, come on, the Dottie Agent Carter fight, like that was pretty badass.
Yeah. All right.
Especially because they're 2 different fighting styles too.
Yeah.
Like Dottie's all like fucking like ninja type, and Agent Carter's all like kind of like
Old school boxing.
Yeah, old school, like brawler. Like that was pretty sweet. She grabs the curtains.
Yes.
I think the one cool part that I actually like chuckled at was when Sousa faked.
Oh yeah, that was great. I love that.
Yeah.
Was he saying something?
Huh? What was that? I got my ear.
Just pistol whips him in the face.
And that breaks his jaw immensely.
Yeah.
They did that so he wouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They had him gagged.
Okay.
He was
All
gagged.
right. That's right. All right.
So the other thing, though, I thought about that was, I like that they had the whole earplugs. That was funny, but I thought that they were really going to focus on the fact that he wasn't, doing the ring thing, wasn't going to be able to do the hypnosis. Because that is like...
Focus.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's just sitting there like, focus on my voice, on, how much you hate Agent Thompson, how much you want Agent Carter. And, he's just walking forward. And the entire time, whenever he's been doing... Yeah, limping forward. The entire time throughout the series when he's doing the hypnosis, he's twisting his ring.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, cut the finger off or something. That's what I had thought, but...
Nope, just tape his whole head shut.
Yep.
I did kind of like at the end though, where he like finally gets like the guts to ask
out.
Peggy out for a drink, and she just completely shots him down.
But here's the thing, though, like
perhaps another time. He's
so
just like,
well, no one's living up to Cap.
Yeah.
Right, but at the same time, though, like she told him she shot him down, but like when he turns around all like emo, she smiles like she might kind of like him.
Yeah.
But she just this wasn't the time.
That's like a high school thing to throw at the end.
It really was.
Very cartoonish for a cartoonish show, basically.
All right, maybe since it's the finale, we should kind of give a synopsis of how we each felt about the entire series.
All right, here's what I thought. I think...
It'll start.
Well, we'll just go down the line. It's fine. All right. I think the show probably would have done better, and I still go by this, if this was before Captain America 2. Like, they just aired this, like, a year ago. I think there would be a lot more viewers.
If, like, right after Captain America 1 came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That came right out, and then, like, it's not, like, leading towards sequel, but, like, you know, it has, like, a little subtle hints of what might happen.
Yeah.
Because it would show, like, oh, that's from the show, and that's, you know, I want to watch that because the movie's coming out. Yeah. So that it would have that much, you know, like, amp to it. Mm-hmm. But when it's just like this right after, it feels like there should be like a direct-to-DVD combo pack with Captain America 2. Yeah. Like, that should have only been like half an hour. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I really think like you could have like chopped up all the best bits and make this into like just a really good hour-and-a-half film instead of like this TV-long drama. So I give it like, you know, like a C+, like passing, but like overall, like, you know, it's just meh. Could have done better, but it is what it is.
So I feel like what you said with like chopping it up, I feel like it could have just been a bunch of Marvel one-shots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like where they lacked in it was the fact that we knew of the timeline of 8 episodes. Mm-hmm. You know, if you wanted to make this a whole season long, you know, 23 episodes or 30-something episodes, whatever the standard is.
Yeah, we would have all bailed out.
Well, no, but here's the thing. I think it would have been done differently.
It totally would have.
It would have been, you know, you wouldn't have felt rushed at times. Because, like, we had, you know, like 5 episodes of literally, like, okay, what are they doing? And then you had, like, 2 episodes that a lot of important stuff happened. And then you had the finale. Like, it was rushed. You know, if you could have spanned this out over time, done individually, you know, individual character building, and not say it as, well, it's 8 episodes, but maybe there's another season. No. You know, like I said, because I liked that stinger at the end with Zola. I liked, you know, the subtle Easter eggs here and there, but I don't even know if I give it that passing grade because it lost me really early on. And don't get me wrong, the episodes like 6 and 7 were good, and 8, you know, the season finale was okay, but like those in-betweens between episode 1 and then episode 5, it lost me there, and I just kind of pushed through the pain.
You ready for this one? All right. Failed. Completely, absolutely terrible. And here's why. The whole point of the series was to develop S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Yes and no. They never said they were going to do that.
But why would they put it in between hiatuses of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like, you at least start the motion of creating S.H.I.E.L.D. There was absolutely no payoff to this. It was to save Howard Stark. The whole season was like 1 episode. Like, the story was stretched out over 8 episodes. Mm-hmm. Because the big, like, threat at the end was Howard Stark gonna drop this rage bomb on the city, which seems like the end of 1 episode, not an entire season.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything was condensed into this weird, like
pitch.
They didn't develop any characters until the last 5 minutes of the goddamn series. It was all just mindless bullshit that I watched because I had to talk about it every Friday. Like, I honestly would have stopped watching it after episode 4 because I didn't give a shit. And obviously, I was right to think so because it just ended with her talking Howard Stark down, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in a plane. I guess I'll land." Like, the fight scene was cool. Yes, that would have been a cool end to an episode in the middle of the season. But the big thing, Leviathan, boiled down to 2 people. Mm. Like, what happened with did they say what happened to the throw guy?
Yeah, when Sousa was in the theater and he hit the gas and the gas hit him. Yeah. And then remember that he was saying...
Stark said it caused laryngeal paralysis, so that's why they had tracheotomy. Like, you survived?
And he's like, yeah, and then they were like, that's why they had gotten like...
What happened to them? They didn't...
But
they're just gone. They were cool.
But they got killed earlier in the series.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
No, I didn't fucking know that.
Both of them had died.
They got their throats torn out, which is why they had to do that.
But why did they need to do that if that already you know...
No. This show sucks.
No. What they did was, the gas caused laryngeal paralysis, so they did a tracheotomy.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's what I don't... Here's...
Your opinion?
My opinion.
I give it an F or
I'm
an E.
I'm going to make a point first, because one thing was still kind of... I don't know. The guy that was going to kill Howard Stark with, like, the automatic pistol that Dottie kills, where does he fit into all of this?
That was, like, in the beginning of the episode, of that particular episode, where his goods were stolen, which were Howard Stark.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
He was just a mob guy?
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
just a
like a
mob
mob
guy.
middleman.
Okay.
Oh my
Who had a nice
God.
gun.
It's fucking...
All right, then. Okay, now that that's
Oh
settled.
my God, this show.
I'm kind of with Devin. I'm gonna give it a C+, but I'm gonna give it a glorified C+.
Oh, nice shiny
And-
C.
Yes, a shiny C.
That your parents will be slightly less disappointed in you.
Yes,
A C you can put on the fridge.
it's like a 79.
Yeah.
So, and the reason being is because it's an 8-episode series. 2 of them were terrible. 2 of 8 isn't that bad. That means that, what, 4%? Alright, so a quarter of the season was bad. So 3/4 of the season was pretty good.
1% is 25.
Yeah, a quarter of the
You
season.
said 4%.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
whatever.
he has,
That's
dude. He
25.
has like
A
11.
fourth.
Dude, he has
25%.
like 11% of a plan. Okay, just let him talk.
So, I thought, yeah,
Stop it.
25% of the season was bad. 75% of the season was good.
No.
They
50% was passable.
they had
45% was
like they had
good.
2 episodes
This
that
is
were
his.
really
This
good.
is his.
Yeah, shut up.
You guys
They had 2
jumped into
episodes
mine.
that were really good, and then like a couple other episodes that I enjoyed that had some good fight scenes. I agree with you where like it didn't really do anything for the Marvel universe. It was
Right.
just kind of like
They spun their
Hey.
tires. They spent a lot of money to
Yeah.
do nothing.
Why
Why didn't they just continue Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
but I think it was solid. Like I'm giving it a solid C+. Do I want to see another season? No, but solid C+. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining.
The way
That's
they
what I
didn't set up S.H.I.E.L.D. makes me think they're going to try for another season.
Yeah.
They're not. They haven't announced it yet. I don't think they're gonna do it. That's just my opinion. But
Yeah.
I feel bad because Haley Atwell is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love
She was
her.
really good.
there's some really good actors in it. You know, and actually most of the acting in it was pretty good.
Yeah, the
Julie
acting
was a
was-
good actor.
Yep.
Jarvis
Rosie
was
Fonseca
great.
is a good actress. Jarvis was really good.
Howard Stark was pretty good.
Yeah.
And when the show was tension, you felt tension.
Yeah,
Right.
but it was it just dragged on sometimes, and those
And
two.
for 8-episode season, I feel like it was
Not only
dragging
that,
on.
but
It's
also
hard to
those
do.
Yeah.
those 2 back-to-back, like just bad
Terrible ones.
episodes.
Episode 4 and episode 5.
Yeah, we're just. No, it was.
No, it was 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Either.
So yeah, episode 3 and episode 4 were just they just weren't good, and it came off of a strong start, and then brought that onto everyone, and it just kind of like I feel like it just threw everyone just into
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Put a bad
Yeah.
taste in her mouth.
yeah.
I'll put a bad taste in her mouth.
Stop it.
So anyway, that's our review of the finale of Agent Carter and the season
Yeah.
for Agent Carter.
And hopefully the series.
Hopefully
Yeah.
the series. Stay tuned.
For better shows.
and,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next week.
and you know what else
Yeah.
is they didn't have like really any like you could put at least some kind of Marvel character in it
Yeah.
too. They really
Yeah.
didn't do any.
They got
Well,
Stan Lee, that was
Marvel
enough.
character. They did have Stan
Isn't
Lee.
there like a big gap between Cap and then any other superhero?
There is, but you know you can go back to like the '60s and find some like villain that at least people know of, aside from like Leviathan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like put him in the series.
I mean-
but anyway, now I'm ranting
Yep.
and getting on to it. Let's just
Boo.
End it here.
Boo, Agent Carter.
that's it for Agent Carter for us reviewing Agent Carter. So now we're going to do our other review, which is going to be Arrow. So click Arrow down here.
Unless
when
you watch
see it
Arrow
here.
first and then you're watching this.
Yeah, or you know whatever. So
Free
I
country,
guess
do whatever you want.
we'll see you over there.
Take care, everybody.